Hey there, Leo, and welcome to your August 2017 Love Reading with Divine Love Tarot. Okay, I'm going to be doing your monthly love reading using the past, present, and future spread, 3 cards in each position, and it'll give you some insight into the energies that you're coming out of, your present energies for the relationship or your love life, and then what you're going into. So before I get started, I just want to thank you so much for watching my video, okay, for clicking. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate, the love. And if this is your first time with me, I hope you enjoy the reading, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it, Leo. And happy birthday, Leos. It's your birthday season, Leo season. Okay. In the past position, cards are already shuffled. First card you have in your past position is the Page of Swords. The next card you have in past position is the Star card. And the last card in the past position is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so here we go with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords usually represents a younger person who's very curious, someone who just brings a lot of energy, someone just very inquisitive, right? And sometimes they spark you. They can spark you mentally. But because this is a love reading, this is probably the energy, okay? And the energy of the relationship at that time was just mild conflict, okay? The Page of Swords represents like disagreements regarding maybe trust issues, or like maybe one partner is just very curious about the other partner's past, and maybe they did a little bit of digging around. Or, you guys had a conversation that, some truths were revealed that the other partner didn't know, and it wasn't something that they expected or whatever, and it could have led to a disagreement or an argument. But it's temporary, okay? Pages are very swift energy, so it's just something that happened, and, you guys move on from it, all right? Because you have the Star card, and the Star card indicates that this is a possible soulmate connection or some type of renewal in your connection, okay? Maybe just deepening your bond with your partner. You guys realize that, sometimes these kinds of disagreements lead to a deepening because you realize how much you really care for that person no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So even though at the time you have that disagreement, you realize that you wouldn't care so much if you didn't care about this person, right? And you guys go through things. The more you go through is the more connected that you become to your partner. All right? So, this card represents that your partner may look at you as somebody that they've always wanted, okay? You just represent the one. You represent just that perfect person for them, okay? That no matter who they've been with before, you, for whatever reason, you just do it for them. They not, I won't say they trust you, but they believe in you and they believe in your relationship. Okay? Or, this may be a time where you guys just realize that you had a future together. All right, so then we move on to the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles can represent that, this was you guys coming out of the honeymoon stage and just trying to work out the work life, love, relationship balance, okay? This was, you were trying to make time for each other in your busy schedules. Maybe one of you, when you first met, you had somebody else and you were juggling relationships and you made the decision to be with your partner or vice versa. Okay. This could have just meant you guys deciding to be more serious. Okay. Maybe moving in together. Um, yeah. So I just feel like the Two of Pentacles usually represents that period where you come out of, the first initial, okay, we love each other, we really like each other, and then life gets real with the Two of Pentacles, and you have to start trying to find a balance in your relationship. All right, so let's go ahead and see what you've got going on in your present position, Leo. Okay, first card in your present position is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. All right, then you have the Six of Cups in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so it's interesting. Now, the Five of Pentacles in reverse means that you're coming out of some type of suffering, or you're coming out of some type of conflict, okay? This indicates a new phase where conflicts and negativity are ending. So in some cases, this card can represent, this is not going to be for everyone, okay? I'm just giving you different scenarios. This card can maybe represent like a short-term marriage, okay? A marriage of convenience, perhaps. All right, so if it's a short something that happened like short-term, didn't work out, ended kind of badly, but it's over and people are walking away. Life is moving on, okay? This can also represent a marriage of convenience. Maybe two people who came together because financially it was easier to be together, okay? You split the rent, you split the bills. Or this could even not even be a marriage, it just could be a relationship where two people have come together because financially it made sense, okay? Versus living on your own and, struggling with your bills. You guys decide, look, let's just move in together and everything becomes cheaper, okay? Life becomes easier. Um, and then we move on to the Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups in reverse means that, it's the card of being stuck in the past. And whether you're stuck in the past about the beginning of the relationship, okay, but it could have been like there may be issues that you guys have been ignoring for a while and now they're coming up to the forefront. All right. Maybe when you didn't live together, certain things you could ignore, but now that you are living together, you cannot ignore those things anymore. And so now you have to deal with those issues. Okay. Um, this can also indicate that somebody's having a difficult time accepting the other person's apology for something that happened. So maybe there was something that happened, and while you guys are moving past that situation, you're still not really forgiving that person. You may have even accepted the apology on the surface, but you haven't really forgiven that person for what they did. Okay, so you're kind of just harboring and holding on to negative energies, okay? Because you have the Queen of Cups, which means that for a relationship, if it's not a person, all right, I'll do if it is a person, but if it's just a relationship, you guys are really in love with each other. You guys really feel a lot of love for each other. You really care for each other a lot. So there's just things that in all relationships, couples have to work out, okay? You're going to have disagreements. You're going to have times where you guys are not seeing eye to eye. People's feelings get hurt, but if you're in it for the long haul, you have to learn how to forgive and to move on, okay? Forgive and let go. Because if you really do care about this person, you don't really want them to go anywhere. Now, the Queen of Cups can also represent someone who's just very emotional, they're intuitive, caring, compassionate, somebody who's ruled by their emotions, okay? And they want harmony in their relationship. And so maybe you need to be the Two of Cups, Leo, in order to get your relationship back on track. Or you are the Two of Cups and you are trying to find that balance in order to get things back on track. All right. Maybe your partner is the one who is having a hard time forgiving you. So you being the Two of Cups will help move things along in that better, to a better position. But this is kind of like the card that you feel like you guys were meant to be together. Okay. Um, or you're just feeling really emotional about your partner or the relationship, and emotional in a good way, not necessarily a bad way. All right. So let's go ahead and see what is going on in your future position, Leo. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse in the future position. You have the Ace of Wands in the future position. And you have the Empress. All right. So, the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles in the future position. And this is telling us that you guys are not really working as a team, okay? You need to come together if you want to progress the relationship. You need to come together in order to make things work. This can represent canceled plans, or this can represent plans that have been put on hold, or something stalled the relationship. Okay, maybe there's some type of blockages due to setbacks or boredom. Sometimes, not in all situations, this can be a possible love triangle or cheating. But one partner just feels perhaps superior to the other and it causes hurt feelings, and that's why things are kind of stalled. So there may be some like jealousy issues, or just some differences that you guys are still trying to work through. Okay, so you're coming out of the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So whatever those issues are, you're still trying to work through them. Okay, maybe they're ongoing. But then you have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is like a very positive spark in your relationship. Okay, it's a very positive spark. It's a very sexual spark. It's a time where you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of passion. Okay, a lot of passion, a lot of positive energy, like a new beginning. Not necessarily a new beginning, because this is like a very not, it's almost like a temporary, you know what I'm saying? It's just initial. It's the spark is there, but how you guys move forward is up to you. That spark is not something that's going to carry you. um this can also represent a new relationship. Okay, so if this is a if the Three of Pentacles, and this is different people now, there could have been an ending of the relationship, because Three of Pentacles represents things got canceled. So if the relationship has come to an end, Leo, then you do meet a new person who you are very attracted to. Okay, there's a lot of magnetism between you and this new person, a lot of chemistry. And with the Empress, it does show that this new person really feels like, they're really drawn to you. They really feel like you are just it. You are like the ultimate woman. You know what I'm saying? They just can't get enough of you. And if this is you, you're feeling beautiful, you're feeling, feminine, you're nurturing your partner. You guys are just kind of got that romance going back and forth between you. All right. Now this could also indicate that your partner is pampering you. So if there wasn't a breakup, you guys had a spark, a new spark in your relationship. And you know what? You guys are getting back to a place where, or moving into a place where he is really just all about you, okay? He or she, okay? Because we can interchange those depending on who's getting the reading. Um, so this is just a time where, that your partner may be pampering you and putting a lot of attention into you and just making you feel like the Empress, okay? And if not, this can also indicate that the female, whoever the woman is in the relationship, she could be pregnancy, because this is a card of also fertility. So there could be pregnancy in the future, or she wants to become pregnant. Okay, Leo. So let's just kind of. Okay, this is the beginning, and then this is the middle. So it looks like here, there's a couple scenarios. We have a couple who, have some fundamental disagreements that maybe keep cropping up in the relationship that you're trying to work through. Okay. You have a couple they were not able to work through the situation, and maybe things were over, and now you've moved on to a new love interest who really, really just dotes on you, adores you, you adore him in return, him or her in return, and you guys have a lot of chemistry and passion and magnetism together. Okay. Also represents a couple who have fundamental issues, but they really do love and care about each other. All right. And at some point you get a spark, and you decide to just kind of, start over, and show each other those like loving feelings that brought you guys together in the beginning, because it seems like this relationship, there's a faded relationship here. Okay, Leo, so some of you are in a soulmate connection that despite your ups and downs, you really do love each other, and you really do work hard at making the time to show each other that you love each other despite whatever hardships happen. Okay, you do make the time, you do get that spark. You do, pamper and nurture and love each other. Sometimes it's hard to forgive each other, but that's what love is, okay? So to me, this just looks like a relationship that has its ups and downs, but you guys always find a way to bring it back to what brought you guys together, okay? You always find a way to show each other that you love each other. And, if there was a breakup, Leo, I'm sorry about that. But guess what? It looks like you've got a really hot and heavy new beginning coming towards you for somebody who either you are, you know what I'm saying, it for them, or they are it for you, or you're it for each other. All right, Leo, I hope that reading resonated with you guys. If it did, please be sure to let me know. I hope you continue to enjoy your birthday season. And the general readings are going up for you guys also, so be sure to check those out as well. All right, and once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys at the next reading. All right, Leo, bye.